everybody. I'm Michelle the Painter. I'm going to be your fun host for this exciting art game night, or afternoon, I guess, in this case, depending on where you're at. We're going to be having a series of fun trivia and art-related type of just family-friendly fun games that'll be spun around some art topics, and you get to all play along. If you'd like to participate in any of the games, I am going to be explaining the rules to each game right before each game. So you don't have to worry about remembering anything. But if you did want to participate, there are a couple of games that you might want to grab a piece of paper and a pen to write your answers down. So just know you might want to have that handy. If you do want to participate and you have a answer to a question, you'll need to raise your yellow digital hand. So if you're not familiar with what that is or where that is, you can find it usually in the reactions, or like down on my computer, it's an option down at the bottom that says more. And then when I click into more, there's a button that says, oh, it's not there anymore. They must have moved it on me. Oh, actually, it's just one of my options down at the bottom that says react. And you have a whole bunch of options when you hit that react thing. I'm looking for the yellow raise hand. So I don't want a thumbs up or anything like that, because when you raise your hand, it puts you in order as to who raised their hand first. And that's how I'm going to call out your name. Another thing worth mentioning is you want to make sure that you know what your name tag is. So everybody's computer gives yourself a name tag. Some of you have, a name I can understand, which is Joanne Bentrup. So when I call her name, she knows I'm calling her name. But if you've got like a, living room number 2 iPod, you might want to just know that that's you, or you can rename yourself. There's an option to rename yourself. Just kind of hover around your face or your picture or your name, and it'll give you an option to rename yourself. Let's see. I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions before we get started here? Oh, another thing. If you do win, you're only allowed to win one game per night. So if you do win a game, you're more than welcome to stick around, but you won't be able to win any more games. And if you do win, it's your responsibility to send an email to contact@michellethepainter.com with your name and what the game that you won. I'll keep repeating that throughout the session. So if you didn't write it down, it'll be ingrained in your brain by the time this session is over. Nobody will ever forget the email Michelle or contact@michellethepainter. Okay, so I think that we are ready to rock and roll with our first game. I'm super excited. We got some new faces here today, which it always excites me. So what we're going to be doing for the first game, so we're going to be playing a game that I call Pictionary. So what it is I'm going to select one of my painting tutorials. And what I do is I cut that painting into 9 pieces, 9 puzzle pieces, if you will. I'm going to put those pieces up on my little board, and you get the chance to guess what the name of that painting is. The biggest thing here, though, is it has to be the exact name of the painting. So if it's a buck in a field of flowers and you call it Flower Field Buck and it's really Spring Buck, you need to know Spring Buck. So you want to do the exact name. So we are going to have, we're going to be playing 2 rounds of this, and each winner is going to win $25. So get a little cash if you win this. All right. So the first one, let me just put my board up here. So here's my board. There's 9 little squares, and I'm going to put up 1 square at a time. I'll give everybody the opportunity to make your guesses, but if it's not discovered what the painting is within 10 guesses, then I move on to the next piece. So that way we're not here for 800 years trying to get the same painting. So I am going to get myself a little, can I have just a little piece of paper? Hold on 1 second here. Let me just get myself a little piece of paper. There we go. All right. So the first image that I'm going to put up here goes in this spot right here. Now, if you are clever enough to figure out what that painting is, you're going to raise your digital yellow hand. This tape. Let's see here. Ding, 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 ding. Nope. All right. Nobody's taking a guess at. Nobody wants to take a stab at that. All right. So I'm going to go on to my second puzzle piece. And ironically, I'm going to put it in the second position here. So we're going to go right here. Okay, there's your second puzzle piece. Ooh, somebody rose a hand and then just put their hand down. Anybody got a guess? We'll just tip it. Oh, Bev, you got a guess. You're going to want to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. There we go. There we go. What you got for a guess?
Well, now I'm second guessing. I thought it was Earth Gazers.
It is Earth Gazers. See,
oh,
you
wow.
Never second guess yourself. Here is the painting. So it is Earth Gazers. Nicely done, Bev. That was very observant of you.
The next one would have given it.
Okay, yeah, the next puzzle piece was going to give it away anyways. So, there you go. So Bev is the winner of the Earth Gazer. So she's going to receive a $25 cash prize, and she won early, so she just gets to watch the rest of the event here today. she can play quietly on her own. We're going to go on to the second round of Pictionary. So here we go. We're going to go for the first, and again, you want to raise your yellow digital hand. Here is your first puzzle piece. Look at that. I'm going to put it in spot number one yet again and again. I'm serious. If you guys get this, you could probably take a shot in the dark with like 25 of the paintings with a nice light background. All right. I'm guessing you probably don't have a guess on that one. All right. So here we go. We're going to go into spot. Look, we got a little something here. Oh, okay. You might not guess it on this one either. So this is the next picture, or the next part of the painting, is going to come down in this bottom left-hand corner. So we got any guessers here? I see eyes going. I see thinking caps being put on, but yet no little yellow digital hand. All right. Oh, wait, Linda W., what do you got?
Is it sliding snowmen?
No, but good guess. Excellent. I'm like, what is she going to come up with on that one? All right. So here we go. This is going to go, oh, we're going to put this one right here. Let's see if anybody can guess it. Here, we got a little spot of color on this one. Okay, there's your second puzzle piece. Oh, Linda, do you have another guess, or did you just not take down your hand? No, it's okay. You're fine. All right. Anybody got a guess on this? Just a little piece of color in through here. No, going once, going twice. Okay, here goes. Next puzzle piece. So this one's going to go over here. Let me just kind of line this up here, see if I can get it in a good spot. All right, anybody got some guesses on it on this one? Oh, Chris is like, I know it. I just don't know the name of it. I can see the struggle on her face right now. Anybody? Ooh, we're stumping you guys. Ooh, Beverly J., what do you got?
Summer Peacock?
No. Good guess, though. Summer Peacock certainly does have some colors in it, and magenta at that. So good guess, but not the correct one. Anybody else? No? All right, here goes the fifth piece of the puzzle. This is going to go right, 6, 7, okay. This one's going to go right here. See if anybody's clever enough to guess what it is now. Oh my God, you guys you're like, I know this painting. If only you knew the name of it, right?
That an ostrich?
It is not an ostrich. No, whoever made that guess. So just a little FYI, if you do want to make a guess, just raise that little yellow digital hand so I can see you in line. All right. No more guesses on that one. Okay. I think this one might give it away. Here we go. Here's your next puzzle piece. I can put it straight. Make sure I line up the all-important leg. And you got it. I'm trying. There we go. Okay, there's your next puzzle piece. It is it's a pretty flower that has something attached to it okay, Susan, hey, what do you got for a guess? You're going to have to unmute yourself, Susan.
Wedding bouquet?
No, good guess though. Beth, what's your guess?
Dolly a dancer?
Yeah, there you go. Here's the full painting. So that was when she was dancing with a big dahlia flower as her dress or skirt. Nicely done, Beth. Excellent. So Beth wins that. And again, don't forget, if you win a game, just email contact@michellethepainter.com with your name and the game that you won. So the next game that we are going to be playing, we're going to be playing 2 rounds, or 1 round of it. Sorry. It's going to be art ads. I introduced this last game night. We are going to be doing 1 round of it. The winner is going to receive $25. How this is going to work is I find art everywhere, not only paintings, but I find it in performing arts, in visual arts, in graphic arts. So when I look at like album covers or movie posters, everything just is art to me. It's a creation that some person put their concept in motion and created something visually for us to look at. So we're going to be doing some art ads. So these can be movie posters, they can be album covers, they can be Broadway playbills, they can be any form of artistic ad that I found artistic. So I'm going to be marking the people who guess right. We're going to have 10 art ads for you to choose from. Who's ever in the lead after 10 wins. If there's a tie at 10, there'll be the sudden death tiebreaker. Dawn, did you have a question before we move on?
I do. I can only see you in a tiny little box. How do I get to see you in a big thing?
Excellent question, which I probably should explain this to you new Zoomers. So you have 2 viewing options. One is speaker view and one is gallery view. So you're going to want to find that viewing option, and you're going to want to put it on speaker view. That's where you're going to see me the largest, and you won't see everybody else who's in the room unless somebody's talking. So for me, if I hover up at the top of my computer screen, I have a view option, and that's where I can change it from speaker view to gallery. But again, you want it on speaker view, and that'll get me the largest. I hope that helps, Don. I see you figured out how to raise your hand, so you're getting one thing at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I can get. Usually you're there, but I got Beverly J is pinned.
Okay. Oh, so unpin her. So
How do you
hover over her. I don't know how she got pinned on your computer, but hover over her, and there'll be little 3 button option, 3 dots. Click that and unpin her.
Okay.
All right. And you're welcome. If you could put yourself back on mute, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Oh, she's like, yes, I'll spin myself first. Oh, something is loading for me. Hold on a second here. If you guys see something funky, I didn't do it on purpose. Hold on. View, I must have picked something. Hold on a second here. Side by side. There we go. I don't know what happened when I hovered over something too long. Okay, here goes the first art ad. So this one is a movie, and here is the movie promotion. Dawn, did you know what it was? You're going to unmute yourself? Nope, she put her hand back down. Okay, Linda W., you are up. What do you think it is?
Edward Scissorhand?
It is Edward Scissorhand. Nicely done. So Linda W. is on the board with 1 correct guess. So now everybody's going to put your hands back down, put yourself on mute, and we're going to go for a Broadway playbill here. Anybody know? Linda W's got her hand up, quick as a cat here. What you got, Linda W?
No, I think I'm wrong. I want to say Rent.
It's not. Good guess, though. D. Rasmussen. You guys are up. You got to unmute yourself. There you go.
Cats.
No. Very good guess. But that's not the correct one. Andrea Slavin. You are up, lady. You're going to have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Chicago.
It is Chicago.
Chicago.
Nicely done, Andrea. Okay, Andrea Slavin is on the board with 1. All right. The next one we're going to be doing is a movie. So, Andrea, you're going to want to take your hand down and put yourself on mute. There we go. Here goes the next one. It is a movie. Oops, do I put it upside down? Oh, no, that's the right way. Like, what is this upside down? All right, here's your next movie. Anybody got a guess? Okay, I guess you got to be around my age to get this one. So all you 50-Os. Nadine, what do you got?
Is it the Gremlins?
It is Gremlins. Nicely done. All right, Nadine is on the board with 1. Nadine with 1. All right, here's another movie. And this one, I can't wait for the remake. Maria, there we go. Here we go. What's this movie? Oh, Linda W. God, she's quick with the draw. You guys got competition here. What do you got, Linda W.?
Beetlejuice.
It is Beetlejuice. And no, don't say it 3 times. Jeez Louise. You should know better. All right. So the next one's going to be a Broadway playbill. Here we go. Anybody? Oh, God, Linda. Man, somebody's got to take this lady down. What's up, Linda?
Hamilton.
It is Hamilton. You guys got to get quicker at your draw. I'm telling you, she's going to steal this on us. But just know, if she wins this, she can't win anything else today anyways. Maybe we should all just let her have this one. All right, here we go. So this one is a movie. What do you got here? Oh, D. Rasmussen beat Linda to the trigger. What do you got?
Terminator.
It is Terminator. D. Rasmussen. I'm probably totally butchering that, but you guys are on the board. There's a clan of them at that little. Okay, so we're gonna have you put down your hand, D. Rasmussen, and this one's gonna be an album cover. So here we go. We all know who it is, but you know the name of the album. Go ahead, Linda.
Is it Killer?
Linda. It is Thriller. Linda. Linda, do you remember that commercial? Was it a Staples commercial from like the 90s? There was some commercial where the main thing was like Linda. So every time I hear your name, now that I've got to say it so many times,
I always get, listen, Linda, listen.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe that'll stick with me too. All right, here we go. So this one is another Broadway playbill. Nadine's got it. What do you got, Nadine?
Cats.
It is Cats. Nicely done. Nadine's on the board with 2. She's going to give Linda a run for her money. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. So Nadine, you're the only one who can, take this woman down. All right. So here we go. Name of a movie. Oh, Nadine, Nadine's figuring this out. What do you got?
Top Gun.
Nadine took her. Okay, so.
No, I think Linda was quicker than me. I think it was my old end.
Oh, it was. Okay, Linda, you're up, I guess.
Yeah, Top Gun.
Okay. All right.
The first one.
Yeah. All right. So just for kicks and giggles, let's do one more, even though we know nobody can take her down. All right. So this one is an album cover. Okay. She's just trigger happy. Put your hand down, Linda, if you don't know it.
I know who it is, but I don't know the name of the album.
Okay, well, just say it anyways.
It's Tracy Chapman, but I don't.
That's the name of the album.
Oh, is it?
She gets it even when she doesn't know she's got it. All right. So Linda steals the show on that one. Nicely done, Miss Linda. All right. Don't forget, Linda, to email contact@michellethepainter.com. All right. So the next game that we are going to be playing is called Anagram. So we're going to be playing it 2 times. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you a word or 2 words. They're going to be your starter letters, if you will. You're going to need to look at these letters and come up with 5 words that are at least 5 letters long. So this is where you're going to need your pen and paper. And then you're going to show them to me on your camera. Whether or not I can read them, I'll have you read them out loud. But I need to see that you've written down 5 words with 5 letters or more. So if you're ready, here we go. Here's going to be, and when you have them, raise your yellow digital hand, because I won't know that you're ready unless you raise that hand. Here we go. Your first word is coloring. So you need to come up with 5 words that are 5 letters or more. And as soon as you've got them, you're going to raise your yellow digital hand. I love seeing you guys look like you're in a classroom in school right now, taking a test. I think this is great. We've got, somebody's got a couple people in their room, which I think is awesome that they're playing along with this, and we're going to see if they can win. Oh, and each winner is going to win $25. So I'll just let you know how much you're going to win. Okay, Roxanne to the table. What you got, Roxanne? Okay, I can see that you got them written down. Why don't you read them off to me? You got to unmute yourself, Roxanne. She's doing it.
All right. I have roll.
R-O-what?
O-L-L.
There's only one L in coloring.
Oh,
Bye, Roxanne. Sorry. Oh. Nice try. All right. So anybody else got your 5 words? Or 5 words with 5 letters or more? Ooh, this is a tricky one. Anybody? You guys can do this. Come on. Okay. Yes. Okay, Jules. Jules is up. What do you got, Jules? Okay, I can see that you got 5 words. Read them off to me. Unmute yourself, Jules.
We got lingo, cooling.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lingo. Yep.
Cooling.
Cooling. Yep.
Looing.
L-O-I-N-G. Okay, I don't know if there's 2 O's or not. Never heard that word.
Cling.
Cling, I've heard that word.
Colon.
Colon, good word. So.
And we could do logic if you don't like that word.
Can you enlighten me what looing means?
It's a guess word, but you could also do, I have another one.
What is it?
Logic.
Okay. Because I'm like, what is this word? I don't
Yeah,
know what that word is.
I think it is a word.
I'm not the smartest person in the world, but so you came up with 6. So there you go. That your extra 1 worked. So yay for Jules. She gets the first $25 win on Anagram. Okay. So Jules, don't forget to email contact@Michelle the Painter, and you can watch for the rest of the evening here. Unfortunately, you can't win again. Joanne, did you have a question? I saw your actual hand go up. No. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here's the next anagram. Get ready. Pigmentation. So we're going to want 5 words with 5 letters or more. So pigmentation. This has a wider variety of letters in it than the last word does. So hopefully this one will be a little bit easier to come up with your 5 words that are 5 letters or more. Excellent. I see more hands are writing. Excellent. And don't be afraid to, as she did on the last round, make something up that might be real. Andrea, you're up. Want to unmute yourself? And I can see that you got 5 words up there. All right, what you got?
Pigment.
Yep.
Temptation.
Ooh, that's a good one. Tempt.
Tempt.
Oh, wait a minute. T-E. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, what's the next one?
Tempt. Just tempt. T-E-M-P-T. Nation. N-A-T-I-O-N.
I got you. And one more.
Mention.
Mention.
Wow.
Wow, you're almost too smart for me. I was going to say us, but it's probably just me. Excellent, Andrea. Nice words. And you came up with $25 cash prize for yourself. So again, just email contact at Michelle the Painter. All right. So the next game that we're going to be playing is Who Art Thou? So we're going to do one round of this. And this is very similar to the art ads. So I'm going to be showing you pictures of what I believe to be artists. So they could be visual artists. They could be culinary artists. They could be performing artists. They could be any kind of person that expresses their creative juices. So I will be showing you pictures. We're going to do a round with 10 pictures, and I will write down whoever guesses correctly. At the end, whoever has the most correct wins their prize. And if there's a tiebreaker, sudden death happens. I don't think we've ever had sudden death, but maybe we have. I can't remember. So the winner's going to win $25. So here we go with your first. Who art thou? Oops, let me put this up. Who art thou? D. Rasmussen. Who is this?
Ed Sheeran.
It is Ed Sheeran. Okay, hold on one second. D. We're just going to call you D. Ras. Dress. All right, here goes your next. Who art thou? Anybody? Oh, Drass is up again. Is Drass going to steal the show? What you
Will
got?
Smith.
It
Will
is Will Smith. Okay. Okay. Hands down, hands down. Oh my God, they are trigger happy. Is there anybody else who's as trigger capable as D. Rasmussen? Okay, I'm watching. Okay, here we go. Next person is, who is this? Who art thou? Nadine is up. What do you got, Nadine? What's that? Unmute yourself, Nadine. She's going to unmute herself.
Stephen King. I'm sorry.
It is Stephen King. Nicely done, Nadine. Taking the dress down. Nadine for one. Okay, all hands down, mutes on. Okay, here we go. Here is your next. Who art thou? Beverly J. What you got, girl?
Marilyn Monroe.
Yay! Beverly J is on the board. Beverly J. Okay. Okay, put your hands down, but keep your fingers ready. On the trigger. Joanne, hand down. Joanne. She's like, oh, me. All right, here we go. Who art thou? Well, yeah, I love stumping you guys on an old one like this. Beverly J, what you got? Unmute yourself, Beverly J.
Ernest Hemingway.
It is not. Good guess, though. How about you, Nadine? What say
I have
you?
the same guess.
Okay, what say you, Christian Schwartz? Unmute yourself, Christian Schwartz.
Colonel Sanders?
No, that's a good guess, though. Okay, here's your hint. This is one of my favorite painters. Susan Hay. And please correct me if I'm saying your first name wrong, because I don't know if Suzanne's Susan.
It's Suzanne.
Okay, Suzanne. Who is
Monet.
this? It is Claude Monet. Nicely done. Excellent. See, and I don't know if you guys knew that about me, that he was one of my faves impressionistic painters. All right, here we go. Here is your next. Who art thou, artist? Who is this? Suzanne Hay is up again. She's got her finger on the pulse here. Who is this?
Angelique Jolie.
It is. Suzanne Hay gets up. Oh, see? You're going down, Ras Clan. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Who art thou? Anybody? Anybody? Do you want a closer picture of his mug? Anybody? Okay, think fashion. Anybody? Oh, I stumped you guys on a fashion last time, too. Us painters are not into fashion, are we? Wendy's iPad. What do you got? Unmute yourself, Wendy.
Ralph Lauren.
No, pretty darn close, though. They look kind of similar. Dawn, what do you got, girl? You're.
I'm sorry. I was going to say Ralph Lauren as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right, Lynn. Purple shirt, Lynn. What do you got?
Klein?
Nope. Close. You guys are getting close. Suzanne Hay. What? And you can guess again if you miss. Just put your hand back up. Suzanne Hay. What do you got?
Holster?
Nope. I would say that's a good guess, but I don't know who that is. So, so I would say good guess, but I have no idea who that is. So, nice try. Jennifer's iPad. You're up. What do you got?
Is it Versace?
No, you're on the right line. Suzanne Hay, you'll want to put your hand down. There you go. Kenna Wilkins, what do you got for a guess? Kenna Wilkins, you want to unmute yourself? And
Sorry.
That's okay.
Gucci.
No, I'm going to give it 3 more guesses and then we'll go on to the next one. So Wendy's iPad, you got, or Kenna, well, you guys are taking your things down. Maria, you're up. What do you got? Unmute yourself, Maria.
Bob Mackie?
Nope. Don, you got another guess? So Don and Wendy, you guys will be the last 2 guesses.
Karl Lagerfeld?
Nope. Wendy's, I don't know what kind of hint to give.
Tommy Hilfiger?
No, okay. So I'm just going to call it on this one. So this is Giorgio Armani.
Jesus.
This is what he looks like, guys. All right, so we'll put that one as a fail on my part and your part. All right, we're going to get this one. Here we go. Who art thou? Okay, Suzanne Hay, what you got?
Jim Carrey?
Hey, Suzanne's got another one. All right, everybody hands down. Hands down. Here we go. Who art thou? Nadine, what do you got?
Freddie Mercury.
It is. Nadine's on the board again. So we got 1 miss. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the last one here. So we could have a tie if Nadine or D. Rest takes it, or Suzanne. This is a nail biter. All right, here we go. Who art thou? Oh, Lynn. Lynn, you got to unmute yourself. Lynn, unmute. Okay.
The class with him in New York. I can't think of his name.
You took a class with him?
Yes.
And you can't remember his name? And he's famous?
Don't tell me. Oh, shit.
Well, nobody's hand is up after yours,
Okay.
so you get a minute here.
It'll come. It better.
Okay, I'll nobody else's hands up, so I'm going to give the initials RBI. If that doesn't do it for you, Lynn. Oh, okay. Nope, that didn't. Boy, I won't tell him, Lynn. I promise. I'm not going to. Oh, do you got it now? What is it?
In Israel.
Okay, there you go. Ron Ben Israel. So
God, that's
he's
embarrassing.
a cake artist, I guess, a baker, right? That's
Yeah.
okay. You didn't win anyways, but at least you got on the board.
Ted
Okay,
Baker.
That was 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the misfire was 10. So Suzanne Hay takes that one. Nicely done, Suzanne. So she wins her $25. She's going to email contact@michellethepainter.com to get her prize. And then the next game. We are on to the next game. So this game that we're going to play has 4 winners. Each winner is going to receive $50 each. So it's a little bit more prize for you. And we're going to play it 4 winners. So what happens is we're playing trivia. So I've got a big trivia wheel. There's different categories to it. There's categories from performing arts to wild card to, well, let's just pull out the wheel so you guys can see. Let's see if I can position it so it's not so shiny. There we go. So you guys can see all the things. So we have techniques. So it's art related. So it could be painting techniques. It could be, anything. It could be cooking techniques. I have art history, materials and tools, culinary arts, wild card, performing art, and Michelle the Painter category. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll pick a category will be spun. And let me just see if I can move this over just a little bit. Well, maybe not. It's okay. I will keep track behind here. And all you need to do is get 2 correct to win. So 4 winners. All you need to do is get 2 correct. So the first category is going to be, we're going to spin this wheel. And the first category is materials and tools. So materials and tools. What is the technique of mural painting in which a water-based pigment is painted onto fresh plaster? And all you need to do is put up your, think old school here. D. Rasmussen, what do you got for a guess?
Fresco.
Fresco, nicely done. So D. Rasmussen is on the board with 1. And all you need to do, D, is get 2 correct. So our next category is going to be art history. So we have for art history, what country was Pablo Picasso born in? Nadine, what do you got?
Is Spanish? Spain?
Spain, you got it. Nadine's on the board with 1. Nadine with 1. All right, our next category is going to be all hands down, mutes on. Oh, another art history question. Who wrote The Great Gatsby? So we're going author here because that's an artist to me. D. Rasmussen. What do you got? Hands up. What do you got? Mute off.
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald is correct. So D,
Yay,
you
we won.
win $50. We have our first winner. Woohoo! And Nadine, you still get to keep playing. So we're just going to keep on keeping on. But D. Rasmussen, you're not allowed to keep playing. You guys are off the table because you won for the day. Excellent. We have performing arts. So this category is going to bring us a question of Meryl Streep has been nominated 21 times for an Academy Award. But how many times has she actually won? So Meryl Streep, how many times has she actually won an Academy Award? Kenna Wilkins, what do you got?
0.
Incorrect. Nice guess, but incorrect. Chris, what's your guess? Chris, you have a guess?
2. Sorry, I couldn't get me mute. 2.
2 is not the correct answer, but good guess. Maria, you are up next. What's your guess?
5.
5 is not the correct answer, but good guess. Beverly J.
4.
4 is not the correct guess. You guys are hovering. Nadine, what say you?
I'd say 6 times.
No. Dawn, what say you? It's under 10. I'll get you that. And you guys have gone
1.
right. Nope. Nice guess.
1.
Wendy, what's your guess?
7.
Not 7. Good guess. Roxanne, what's your guess? Roxanne. Nope, she undid it. Kenna,
3.
what's your who?
So that was me.
Roxanne, no, I thought you
That was
Roxanne.
me, Monica.
Sorry.
That's okay. Roxanne, that was you who said that, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Roxanne's
said
on the
3.
board with 1. It was 3. She's only
I was
one.
going to say that too. Oh my God.
I know, you guys are so funny. You guys went right around it. All right. So here's the next category. So the next, and everybody
put your hand up.
Hands down. You need to find your yellow digital hand. So you'll go into find somewhere that says react, and in the react you'll be able to raise your yellow hand. So we're on to techniques. So in techniques we have, let me just give my little question here. All right. So this is the painting technique in which paint is flung with the flick of a brush, or in my case, sometimes fingers, onto the painting surface. Roxanne, what say you?
Splatter.
It is splatter painting. Roxanne's our second winner. Woohoo! All right, Roxanne, you no longer get to participate, but thank you for playing. But just email them. Art history. Oh, I'm digging these art history questions tonight. So the Norman Rockwell Museum is located in what U.S. state? Joanne Bintrup, what you got? Unmute yourself, Joanne. She's unmuting. I can see her. She's trying. She's trying. I know she knows how to do it.
Florida.
No, it's not, but good guess. Kind of. Not really. Beverly J, you're up. What do you got?
New York.
No, you're closer. Lynn, what's your guess?
Illinois.
Nope. Beverly was closer. Maria, what's your guess?
Washington?
No, you're way off. You're cold.
Way off.
Wendy's iPad. Get warmer.
Minnesota.
No. So if anybody knows where I live,
Massachusetts.
I know.
Joanne got it. Nicely done, Joanne. All right. Joanne is on the board with 1. All right. So everybody hands down and mutes on. So the next one is going to be, let me just take care of this. Okay. And all right. So next category is materials and tools. Materials and tools. So our next question is, which type of paint nearly became obsolete when oils were developed? Old. These are for those of you who went to art class. Nadine, what you got?
I guess acrylics.
No, that's another question somewhere in our pool of questions. But Lynn, what is your guess?
Milk paint.
You're on the right track. Rachel Sear, what say you?
Yeah.
Chalk.
Nope. Good guess. Chris, what's your guess?
Lead.
Nope, not lead.
No.
Good guess. Maria, what's your guess? Unmute yourself, Maria. She's going.
Whitewash paint.
No, think food. It was something that was made, it was a type of paint that was made with food. Christian Schwartz, you're up. What's your guess?
Latex.
No. I hope that I don't eat latex. Rachel Sear. Okay. Rachel Sear, do you have another guess?
Let's try sugar.
No. So
Milk.
you guys have heard of the there's a type of acrylic that is kind of see-through-ish, if you will, in the olden days. Oh, I'm going to give 2 more people guess, and then I'll tell you what it is. Ondine Jacobs, what's your guess? Ondine Jacobs, you're going to have to unmute yourself if you'd like to make a guess. She's going. I see her pressing the button. Meat. Nope, not made with meat.
No, B-E-E-T-S.
Oh, beets? No,
Yeah.
not beets, but that's a good guess because that has color to it. Maria, you got the last guess here. What you got?
Tea.
Tea? Another good guess. Okay, so I'm spilling the beans here. So this is egg tempura. So they used to use egg in the paint in order to give it that like sheen and gloss. So egg tempura is that question, and you now have learned something new. All right, next category. So the next category is wild card. All right, let's see what we got for wild card questions. All right, so which museum can you find the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa is located in what museum? Beth, you got a guess? Unmute yourself, Beth. She's going.
The Louvre.
It is the Louvre.
Yay! I knew that.
Yes, the Louvre is the answer. Nicely done. Bev is on the board with 1. All right, hands down, mute. Put yourself on mute. Take your hands down. Christian, hand down. Christian, hand down. There we go. All right. So we were in art history. Let's see if I can teach you guys something else today. All right. What famous architect designed the Guggenheim in New York? So famous architect. And I always thought that this was an author. So if you guys don't know it, no worries, nor did I. Lynn, you're up. What do you got for a guess?
Is it Mario Pei?
No, it's not. And I would love to tell you a good guess, but this isn't my lane that I know. Barbara Last, what's your guess? Unmute yourself, Barbara.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yay! I always thought that person was an author. And I'm reading this question. I'm like, oh, he's an architect? I did not know that. All right. So Barbara Last is on the board. All right. So we've got the next category is art history. I'm so excited. Salvador Dali is associated with what art movement? What art movement? Think about just the style he paints in. Rose T, what do you got?
Surrealism.
Surrealism. Nicely done. Rose T is on the board. Rose T gets one. Next category is, let's see here. Ooh, art history. I must have the right spin to keep getting these because I'm excited about them. All right. Botticelli's The Birth of Venus depicts a goddess floating in the ocean on top of what? What is she on top of? Lynn, what do you got for a guess?
A seashell.
It is a seashell. Nicely done. Lynn, you are over here. All right. Next category is, wild card. All right. So let's go back. Oh, it went back to, it's techniques, I guess. All right. So techniques is going to give us let's see here. I do this all the time. You guys better know this technique. The technique involves completely covering your canvas with paint so that no white from the ground is showing. Lynn, what say your guess?
Underpainting?
Close, but there's kind of a, like when you section off your paintings and you paint those sections in the flat color, it's typically called a different.
A wash.
I mean, underpainting. What's that?
It's a wash.
No.
No.
Good guess, though. All right, Maria, you're up. What do you got?
A base coat.
Base coat. Gosh, yes. I'm going to go for the technical term here, like if you were to go to school. So, and I say it sometimes, but I say more often the base coat background. Beverly J, let's see if you've got the technical term for it.
Blocking?
Blocking in. There you go. Okay, is Bev and Beverly J the same person? No, they were different. Okay. Beverly J is now on the board. Okay, we've got a tight race here. All right. So the next question is going to be in performing arts. So performing arts is going to give us a question of who played the lead role in the movie The Painter, a parody of the life of Bob Ross. Who is the actor who played the lead role in that movie? Kenna Wilkins. What you got?
Owen Wilson?
Yes, nicely done, Kenna. All right, Kenna's on the board. Look at everybody getting on the board. Kenna is on the board with one. All right, here goes the next. The next category goes to materials and tools. So materials and tools is going to give us a question of, to protect paintings, which are not going to be framed beneath glass, a final coat is often added. What type of material is the final coat? Lynn, what do you got?
Varnish.
You are correct. Lynn is our third winner with 50 bucks. Woo, woo, woo. She's a winner. Okay, we got one more winner. Don't forget to email contact@Michelle the Painter, Lynn. And we got one more winner to be had. So let's see who's going to take the fourth spot here. Wild card. So wild card. What do you call a point with no end? Lynn, you're going to want to take your hand down. Beverly J, what do you call a point with no end?
Perspective?
Nope. Good guess, though. Okay, so Lynn, I'm going to lower your hand. There we go. All right. So Barbara, last. You are not last right now. You're first. What's your guess?
Line?
It is a line. I was like, that's a confusing way to describe a line. But Barbara, last. You already got one correct here, correct? Yes, because I have Barbara here. So Barbara last is our fourth winner. Excellent. Barbara, don't forget to email contact@Michelle the Painter. Let me just put that there. And we've got our trivia winners all taken care of. Excellent, you guys. All right. So this is one of my favorite games because I love watching you guys do this. We're going to do it twice. We're doing Scavenger Hunt. And we're going to play 2 rounds of it. These are going to be just items that can be art related or not. They're items that live in my house. So if you have all these items, there's going to be 5 items. I suggest that you don't go running for them until you know all 5, that you have all 5. But if you do have all 5, Go get them, come back to your station, raise your yellow hand, and you're going to win 25 bucks if you're the first person to do it. So let me just put my little box of stuff right here. So we have in my box of stuff today, we have chocolate, just some kind of chocolate. There's always chocolate in my house. A dollar bill. I don't know if people even use that anymore. A stuffed animal. A broken paintbrush. Doesn't have to look exactly like mine, but it's got to be broken, evidently. And an art book that has paintings in it. Those are your 5 items. Go get them. I'd sing to you in the interim, but you don't want to hear me sing. So I'll just sit here and watch you guys go feverishly through your houses. So again, the items are a book that has art, paintings, art-related things in it, chocolate, a dollar bill, a broken paintbrush, and a stuffed animal. Once you've got those items, you just come on back and show them to me. It's funny because half of you didn't leave, so that tells me you're missing something out of my box. It's probably the chocolate. I don't know if everybody has chocolate like I have in my house. That was my husband's fault, though. Undine, do you have your items, or are you just chit-chatting?
I was out with the chocolate.
That was it. Chocolate was your downfall. Bet you wish you had some chocolate now. Excellent. All right. We've got, I see Jules. She's showing me a stuffed animal. I don't know if she's got the rest of her stuff. If she does, she's going to have to raise her little yellow hand. Anybody have a yellow hand up yet? No. And if you've already won, unfortunately, you don't get to participate again in this game, but you can certainly still watch and play along and stuff like that. But unfortunately, you can't win, I guess. Oh, Joanne, do you have somebody getting you your items? Joanne's got a runner. I didn't know. Joanne, do you have all your items, or was that?
I forgot what the last thing is.
Oh, so a book with art in it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You don't have one of those? So so you guys are just going to learn a little bit about me. I love the old school, just flipping through old art books. I go to my local library when they have book sales, and I can get these things for like 50 cents a piece. I have a whole library in my house just to flip through when I'm sipping my coffee, not to learn anything in particular, but just to look at the pretty pictures of art, which I think is just inspirational. So that's another little thing about me. Wow, nobody's back. Oh, Dawn's back. What do you got, Dawn? Can I see your 5 items?
Well, I don't know if this will count as an art book, but it's an art coloring book.
Of course it does. It's a book and there's art in it.
Okay.
I'm counting it. Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. What else you got? Stuffed animal. Got it. Oh, you even got a monkey just like mine.
I got Curious George. Chocolate.
Excellent. Yep. That's the healthy kind. We won't judge you. Yep. Dollar bill. Gotcha.
Dollar bill. This is my broken. It's taped together.
It's taped together. Okay, I will take that as an officially broken paintbrush. All right, she's got all 5 items. Nicely done. All right, here goes. Scavenger Hunt number 2. And again, Dawn just emailed contact at Michelle the Painter. And again, if you want, you can. Oops, I just dropped something. I don't think it was important, but if it was, I'll know later. All right, so here's your next Scavenger Hunt list of items. Salt and or pepper. So any of those, salt and or pepper. Some kind of generic glue. I use Elmer's glue, just some kind of generic glue. A ball of sorts. This is a dog ball, but just any ball will work. Something to make your room smell good. I have Febreze, some kind of air freshener, and a mop paintbrush. Doesn't have to be mine. Just any soft mop paintbrush. Those are your 5 items. Go get them. Who's running? Who's running? Well, we got people running now. A couple people. It's excellent. We got, I see some people running. Here we go. And again, if you get close to the item, you know, it doesn't have to be exactly as mine, just something that will work for you. Excellent. And Joanne Bintrup, you've got all 5 items? Excellent. Unmute yourself. She's so excited. She's so cute. Okay, show them to me, Joanne.
Okay. Salt.
Salt.
Freshener.
Air freshener, yeah.
Glue. It's the best glue in the world. The brush.
That's a big mop. That's a big fan moppy brush. Like it.
And a duck's ball.
Excellent. Nicely done, Joanne. Were those all within reach for you? Interesting.
Almost.
Interesting. See, we learn a lot about you too. Excellent. All right. So that's the scavenger hunt. We have one more game. And this is what I like to call the Price is Right. So in this game, I'm going to show you some items from my website shop. So you have to be at michellethepainter.com, go to the shop button, and all you need to do is put the items I'm showing you in your shopping cart. You don't have to buy them. Just put them in your shopping cart and it will total it for you. I want you to know the exact total of the items I'm going to show you. And if you get the exact total, you win these items. Okay, here we go. Here are your items. So I have my big square or rectangle palette. Then I have the small palette, just a little round, the little traditional shape. And then this is a full set of round brushes. The synthetic round brushes that I have, this is the full set of them. So you just need to go to, you know, the shop in my website. Just put those 3 items in there. You guys are looking them up. I can see on your phone. You've got your phones in front of you. And then, oh, Rachel Sear, what you got? She's ready for this one. What do you got, Rachel?
$49.78.
Wow. Did you get that on the first time? 49. I got my cheat on the back. You did. It only took how many of these game nights for you to be ready to do that, Rachel?
All of them.
All of them. I knew that I would train you guys after a while to be ready for the Price is Right so you can win this game. That first week or two, that was brutal, you guys trying to figure out how much things cost. But anyways, I do want to thank everybody for your participation. Again, if you've won, you're going to email contact@michellethepainter.com. letting them know that you won and what game you won, and we will send you off your prizes. And as always, I thank everybody for coming, and I hope you had a fun art game night, and we'll see you soon.